Hi guys, how are you? So today I'm going to be doing a little book haul. These are all books I got from the library because book buying foolishness is still in full effect. So I just got a few books the other day from the library and I wanted to share them with you. The first book that I got is A Dance of Cloaks by David Dalglish, and this book I'm really excited about. Isn't the cover pretty cool? So apparently in this book there is this guy who is an assassin, and he is the greatest assassin of all time that has ever lived. He is just like crazy insane. And he has a son, and he wants his son, of course, to follow into his footsteps, but the son has different ideas and different plans, and he saves this priestess daughter, I think, and so he's kind of has like a different thought process, like maybe I could be a different person, a different kind of hero. And so I heard that this book is crazy, like it goes into a whole bunch of like crazy scenes, like it's bloody, and you know, those are the kind of books we like: blood, death, and kill it. So I'm really excited to read this one. I wanted to show you guys a map because, you know, I really like maps and fantasy books. So that's what it looks like. It's cool. It's really simple, you know, nothing crazy. And the second book that I got is The Grim Company by Scull, I think. I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce his last name. But in their worlds and their society, darkness has taken over, and it's just plagued, the world has been plagued with demons and all these kind of crazy dark forces, and the gods are dead. I like stories like that, like where it talks about the gods and how either they've disappeared or they're dead. I think that's like so interesting, like what? So basically this odd group of heroes is coming together to try to save the country, and it says they are a ragtag band of old warriors, a crippled half-mage, 2 orphans, and an oddly capable manservant, the Grim Company. So I think it'll probably, maybe, who knows, it might be funny and stuff, so I'm excited to read it. And here we go. The map is pretty cool in this book too. It's pretty simple. The third book I got is a monster. It's called Mage's Blood by David Hare, I guess. I don't know how that's pronounced, but I'm not 100% sure what this book is about. I think that their world going through all these different wars and stuff like that, and it's not really at peace, and there's a threat of another war. And I'm sure there's a lot of other things going on that I have like no clue about. I'll just leave like the Goodreads link in the description just in case you guys want to read it, to read more about it, because even though I read the description, it sounds really good, but I feel like I can't describe what it's about because it seems like it's a lot going on, you know. And this book has several maps. I was like, oh yeah. So that's One Country Euros, I guess how it's pronounced. I don't know if you can see it. And then this is the other country, and there is like both countries together, but then you can see them better there. And so yeah, excited. And this book is massive. Fourth and final book that I got is called The Phoenix Unchained, and this is by Lackey. This is book 1 of a series of a trilogy. There are 3 books in this particular series. The series is called The Enduring Flame. So these two wrote a series before called the Obsidian Trilogy, and basically this was a hit. So they came back together to rewrite like another story in the same world, and this takes place 1,000 years after peace has been restored to this particular land and this particular nation. So basically there's a balance within the force. Balance of everything. It's very peaceful, it's very nice, nothing crazy happens, there's no one really practices any magic, there's like no mages around and stuff like that. And the one like wild mage that there is, that there happens to be, like, people don't really believe in mages anymore and magic too much anymore because for 1,000 years there hasn't really been any. And so there's this one old wild mage who discovers that the force is leaning a little bit too close to the light. And he's like, so he somehow has figured out in his mind that his mission in life is to bring darkness, okay, back to the world. And then also you have the story of these two young boys, well, they're like teenagers who are friends, and one of them gets this book and he starts learning about all this magic and stuff like that, these mages, and he's like, hold up, because their history that they have now is totally different. He encounters this lady who is a little bit on the demonic side, and they're basically just trying to figure out what the heck is going on, like, you know. So since this is book one, it's just like, I guess, more of an introductory. But I started reading it last night and it's actually really good. I really like it and enjoy it. Only downside, there is no map. I just can't deal with fantasy books with no map. So those are the books that I got, and I forgot to say that all these books are part of a series. I'll leave in the description the order of the series, the names of the series, and all that stuff. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend and everything, and I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye.